love with the team is that, for me, I'm all about keeping the main thing, and the main thing for me is just fighting and making sure whoever's in front of me, whatever cupcake it is, I can enjoy that cupcake while they go do everything else for me.
And you don't have to think about anything else.
Nothing else.
That's beautiful. That's the way to do it. You know, if you're gonna have a good team, you know, people that train themselves, like, you know, I'm like,
it's crazy.
You can't do that.
I talk to them. I talk to my team. Like, I love the chaos. Like, I love chaos around me a little bit, but then they make it so simple, and it's great. But I kind of like to put myself, like, I like when things ain't in order. You know, like when you come to my house, I love that my room is messy. Like, people might trip out, be like, hey, you messy room. I'm like, yeah, but you know, like, I have somebody come clean it later on. But like, I just love the chaos. Like, I
like being messy.
You gotta be a little bit messy, you know, just to like keep me sane. If I'm too clean, I'm like, things are going too well. Things is going too good, you know. Like, it's just like, it's like a fight week thing. If something doesn't go wrong fight week, I'm like, nope, this shit ain't happening to me. I'm gonna screw something up right now just so we got it.
Really?
Yeah, you can't. Do you like things going perfect? Don't it feel weird when everything goes perfect? I guess I'm just different.
No, that is a different way of looking at things. That you like a little bit of chaos. I like a little bit of chaos.
Exactly.
For sure. I like to know that there's no, like, I feel like I'm a very, very, very fortunate person, and I like to know that things are crazy and random, so I can appreciate my fortune.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That
100%. Exactly.
That I'm lucky. You
exactly.
know? I love that life is so unpredictable and strange.
Life is like MMA. MMA is unpredictable.
The most unpredictable.
And that's why I love it. That's why it's so comparable. That's why a lot of people can kind of compare. Like, they kind of get it, but they don't. You know, like, fighting is in their DNA. Like, everybody. Once they're like, I can't watch this fight, this and that. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, because this is like a combat. Like, we're licensed. We're like that licensed fighter. This is like, it's not the gladiator days of people like cutting each other's head off. Like, no, take his life. No, it's not. We're past these days, you know. So at the end of the day, it's just when they actually, I always like, my fans, a bunch of my fans, like old people or even moms. Like, moms always chip out. Like, I work out. They come to the gym. They see me work out. They actually talk to me. They're like, oh wow, I didn't think so. You was like this or whatever. I thought you was like this guy, just an asshole and blah blah. Because I was a fighter. I was like, no, we're human beings. What are you talking about? You know, I'm just like you.
Well, people think of cage fighters. They think of like the most aggressive, the meanest, nastiest people in the world. And that's the weirdest thing about fighters in the UFC. Like, they're the nicest people. They're like, Cowboy Cerrone is one of the nicest fucking people I know.
Yeah.
He hugs everybody. He's a sweetheart. He's fucking nice to everybody. He's one of the baddest motherfuckers ever.
Yeah.
He's just so nice.
It's amazing.
And Ngannou's a really nice guy.
He is. He's super cool.
Big, giant, scary motherfucker. Super nice.
Yeah.
Real friendly.
Yeah.
You know, Cain Velasquez, real nice guy.
Cain, yeah.
Real
Cain
nice
looks
guy.
the most scary. Him and Ngannou. If you saw him and Ngannou in a
dark alley,
they come to you. Hey, what you doing? You wouldn't think they're not gonna help you.
Yeah, you wouldn't think they're gonna be your buddies.
But they'd be like, hey, what's up?
Yeah. Well, fighters don't have anything to prove. You know, most men that run around in society, especially men that don't train or know how to fight, they feel like they have a lot to prove. They're always puffing their chest out, talking loud. There's a lot of that with men, particularly with men who don't know how to fight. But fighters, you know, if you're a UFC fighter, man, you've proved it. You've already you don't need to impress people.
Yeah.
You know, and also fucking tired from training all the time too.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Everybody always tell me, like, whenever they, like, all my friends, whenever they bring new guys around, or new friends, they're just hanging out, they're like asking me about fighting and this and that. Like, they're so like cool. They're like, oh, what about this? What about that? I'm like, guy, what do you do for work? Like, construction. I'm like, well, how's your job site going right now? You know, how's the fork? How's the your concrete prices going up? I don't know. Like, they're like, I don't want to talk about that. Like, exactly. I don't want to talk about fighting, guys. Please don't talk about fighting to me.
I know, but you gotta understand that someone's a fan of yours. They're running to you like, Max Holloway. Oh shit, Max.
Yeah, and
then they just talk.
Yeah, then they just laugh and they find out, like, look, we actually have a lot more in common than fighting. You know, like, let's go race some cars or something.
Right.
Do something fun.
Yeah. What do you do when you're not in camp? Like now that the fight's over, you get a chance to unwind for a while. What's a typical Max Holloway day like?
I just lounge around, wait for Mini Bless. Maybe if he's playing sports, take him to sports. He been liking K1 speed lately, so we been go racing. Or we just got a roller rink in Hawaii. Like,
oh really?
Yeah, like a roller rink, like an actual roller rink. Not the ice skate. We had ice skate forever. We got a roller rink, and
you guys have had ice skating forever.
Yeah, in there, yeah.
That's
it's in Pro City in Oahu, and then now we got a roller rink, and me and Minnie and a bunch of my friends, we be going every day. We trying to get our roll bounce on and just and doing stupid stuff. And, you know, like in camp, I really can't do it because I don't want to fall down and break my butt or something or a finger. So now we can kind of play around more. But just do fun stuff, just stuff that, like, I don't have to go to the gym too much. Like, and then I don't feel bad too if I do miss the gym. Like, my coaches kind of know, like, they kind of let me off for like 1 or 2 weeks or so, and then just hang out.
Nice to just unwind.
Oh yeah, go to the beach, just chill, or just. And just being able to just go to the nearest 7-Eleven, just get a Slurpee, whatever I want.
Drink whatever you want, right? Yeah. And then a couple weeks after the fight, then you start battening down the hatches again.
Oh yeah, getting right back into the training, you know.
And then you start talking to your manager, like, what's next?
Yeah, exactly. I call him, I let him know. I tell him we plan and kind of have an idea. We kind of have an idea now because ever since we heard Dana talking about it, but he didn't hit us up yet. So
What did Dana say?
he said at the press conference that he wanted me and Alex in what is that called in Australia.
In Australia.
I just don't know when.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that'd be
Beautiful.
cool. Down under, I never went, so that'd be cool.
Yeah, Australia's great. I love it there. I've never been to New Zealand. I want to go to New Zealand, but fuck, I love Australia. People are so cool. So it's a great. There's, you know, it's relaxed, man. There's only 20 million people, and it's a place the size of the entire United States.
For real?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's
There's
crazy.
less people in the whole of Australia than in LA.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
California as a whole has way more people than Australia.
That's crazy.
Way more. Yeah, but LA has more people than Australia. And if you have a census, those fucking people that have a census, oh, the census says it's only 20 million people. Bitch, you're not counting Mexicans. You are not counting Mexicans.
Yeah.
You're never going to count them.
Yeah.
They come over here, they're sneaking around, they're doing whatever they want to do. I'm happy they're here, but you don't know how many there are.
I'm happy they're here.
I'm happy they're here.
Yeah. Hey,
Stop.
you know where we going after this? Dollar Taco, baby.
Dude, there's a great place over here.
Yeah?
I'll show you a place.
Yeah, tell us.
There's this burrito spot, legit as fuck. They got all those Mexican soap operas playing.
Yeah.
Nobody speaks English. Fucking Mexican
Totally,
food.
you know it sounds good right
off
now.
the charts.
Some,
so good.
Some horchata.
Look, I'm a giant fan. Mexican food is probably my favorite food. But my point is, they don't know how many are here.
Yeah.
There could be another 10
They're not
million.
gonna count it, yeah.
there might
Yeah,
be
yeah.
30 million
Yeah, for
people
sure.
here. Yeah, they have no idea. And either way, it's more than the whole of Australia. Definitely.
That's heavy.
Yeah, right
That's
here.
heavy.
But that's why Australia's so cool. They're not all stressed out.
Yeah.
You know, there's too many people together in one spot. Like, I was driving here today and some dude cut me off, just like,
Oh, when we was driving there, someone just like the hair just cut us off. I was like, whoa,
everybody's
to LA,
tense.
baby.
They're tense. They did a study once where they set cameras up on one side of the street and then on another side of the street, and they measured this the distance between the two cameras, and they measured how fast people were walking from one camera to the next, and through the speed of their walking, they could determine accurately how many people live in the city. So it's a direct response to too many people. People start moving faster and more aggressive and more tense, and they walk faster.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
could literally set a camera up on a block, and within a couple of hours, they could tell you how many people live in that city just by how fast they walk.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Technology is
Yeah.
nuts. Did you?
Also, how fast they talk.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, technology is insane. Thank you, brother.
You need to blow your nose?
Nah, after. I just
Oh, okay.
got
What
it.
happened?
He saw me.
James saw
Yeah.
something I didn't see. Oh, you clever bastard.
Smart.
Yeah, no, technology's amazing. But that's just, you know, you live in Oahu.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in Honolulu,
Oh
right?
yes.
That's
yeah.
like
But
a million people, right?
I live in Waianae.
Oh, okay. So,
So it's like it's
more
what. So if
chill.
you put that camera you're talking about in Waianae, like people less stressful over there. We just be chilling. people be walking slow. They be like, oh my gosh, people's living it over here.
Yeah.
They're loving it.